In this video, we're going to discuss how the graph of a radical function looks. Now, if you look on your calculator, you can easily graph y is equal to the square root of x. Let's graph that. Square root of x and graph. Now, if you have, let's say y is equal to the square root of x plus or minus something, let's say plus 1, your graph is going to be shifted over. We'll discuss this more in transformations, but let's say we had y is equal to the square root of x plus 1. Your graph is shifted to the left. The old graph started by 0, by the origin, and it went out like that. This new graph starts at x is equal to negative 1. And your graph will also look a little bit different if you have y is equal to some sort of coefficient before the radical sign. Let's say you have a question like this multiple choice question from the June 2017 Regent. Which graph represents y is equal to the square root of x minus 2? Now, the easiest way to answer this question would be to go to your calculator and graph y is equal to the square root of x minus 2. And then press zoom 6 for zoom standard, because notice that all the graphs and answer choices are 10 by 10 by 10 by 10. And graph it, and you'll see right away that this looks just like choice 4. And we kind of expected that, because we know that all radical functions look something like this, or if they're reflected over the x-axis, they'll look like that. But they look something like this. You know that this is a parabola, this is a quadratic, this is a parabola, this is a quadratic, and this is a linear, this is a line. So by process of elimination, you would have been able to figure out choice 4 is the correct answer.